forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get the 100,000 K. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. And the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make we get this award at YouTube.
And not say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel? Well, it not going for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make them able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we add YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program, now so it is shown at the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can they on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be no subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner. You will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It'll take you go back now the normal YouTube page. Then you will see down also we put the title of the program. Now you write on. They write one word there where they say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. All what you need for do, just press this white one outside and say subscribe. You will see down at this side subscription added. Now outside the subscription button bin there, it don't give you bell with down arrow. Press this small down arrow and then it will show you this kind of list. One, it will give you all, personalize, none, and unsubscribe. What do you need for do? Now for come and press this one with the word all. Once you press it, see what it say, you will receive all notification. That means say anytime when we come online, you go able to get notification of we programs them. Whether na live program, whether na post we post, whether na anything we do, you dey able to get notification. And that's very much important because it will make you not left behind anytime when we come online. Again, you want for return again, also you dey enjoy the conversation as the program they go on. Watch down at this side, you dey see outside and say add comment. Press that side and then straight off, you don't go back. Continue for enjoy the program. And please call other person. Tell them say let us subscribe to this channel. This now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also we get a challenge for reach 100,000 by October this year. We love you all and thank you for you don't subscribe.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get the 100,000 K. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. And the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make we get this award at YouTube.
And not say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel? Well, it not going for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make the. Good morning, welcome to another beautiful edition of a program we call Colgate Skype on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also we can discuss issues them with the front page of the different newspaper and the carry, and after which we can carry people them inside where they come and help we for let we discuss the different issues them inside the program. But in the meantime, before we go any further, I want to remind you say the challenge still there on for each 100,000 by the end of this October, before we reach to the end of this October. So please not forget to like and share the program, and as well you will not subscribe it, please consider for subscribe. We'll go into the front page of the different newspaper and pick one and begin look at waiting the different issues them or waiting the different paper them carry for this morning. We'll start with the AZ newspaper. The AZ newspaper get this big banner headline where them put and they say Samura Kamara addresses division in APC over dialogue with government. And new presidential advisor on youth dedicates appointment to young people. You as well get a bio-led government catapult energy access from 16 to 32%. MBSSE partners reintegrate over 2,000 girls to formal education. The next paper na the Night Watch newspaper wey say APC won a June 24th election, Samuel Kamara claims. And you as well get the Chinese take charge of Sierra Leone's resources, who back them. SLPP government is illegitimate, Dr. Samuel Kamara. And you as well get Bio is next, Xi Jinping. The next one, now the Nationalist, we say maternal mortality, a looming crisis. Over 200 APC supporters still in custody, says CD Tunis. Sierra Leonean sworn as judge of the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea. The next one, at Global Times, we say former President Nkrumah awaits appeal court judgment, and Immigration Department new CIO hit the ground running. EWRC DG speaks out. Murder convict sentenced to 50 years in prison. The Independent Observer, Health Network Sierra Leone declares war on Kush. Agriculture delivers compact to boost food self-sufficiency, create job. And Focus 24/7, Samuel Kamara Spitfire. Chadi and partner push for ECOWAS Youth Parliament. For Sewa Girls Market Project, Trade Minister applauds NASIT. And Rise Charity Foundation appeals for financial assistance. The next one, Apex newspaper, will say ELSA blackout tariff, expensive or untimely, inconsiderate. And you as well get a call for compassion, providing financial relief for inmates convicted of misdemeanor. And other story that they inside this program for you, this paper. The next one, the Future newspaper, we say as Django Sam and partner hailed, Jamal Shalop may lose court's case, and Lambert and Co mislead his clients. APC shows maturity. When its boss Abdullahi Koka upholds his pledge. Telecom sector to normalize tariff. Sierra Leone set for Arise IIP passenger trains. The next one, Premier News, with the government to evict illegal occupants. British High Commission commemorates 40th anniversary of Chevening Scholarship Program. And the EU Ambassador visits Information Minister, discusses upcoming election report. Energy Minister outlines gain. The next one, now the new numbered, we say CTC import rotten rice. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank 1 star for fraudulent activity. And you as well get Arise IIP import 7 passenger rail cars after 60 years. The next one, now the open space, we say LRMG unveils bike rider's office in Kamasondo as he trashed no good sales. Samuel Kamara says meeting President Bio is progressive. Employment Ministry is in the spotlight as Salon gets $100 million loan for 1,000 graduates. Several Girls Market becomes reality thanks to NASIT. President Bio appoints IJ Kaban. The next one, now the Heroes newspaper, we say telecom sector to normalize tariff. Ultra Modern Learning Center opens Square Chiefdom with local district in a bid to ruin the good image of a Dutch investor. Edward Myers and Co. spread deceptive lies. And Arise IIP secure 7 passenger rail cars expected at Freetown Port on October 26th. The next one, now Africa 24, Samura, too little, too late. Same minister, same blackout. Salon government, Wahek. Who is in control? Now, all the people in this will get inside the program this morning. We actually take a very short break, come back with the guest step for we can and discuss the issues that we'll get inside the program.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get 100,000 key. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. Well, and the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make we get this award on YouTube.
And no say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel? Well, it not going for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people them can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make them able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we add YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program, na so it is shown at the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can dey on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be no subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner. You will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It'll take you go back na the normal YouTube page. Then you will see down outside we put the title of the program. Now you write on. They write one word there where they say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. All what you need for do, just press this white one outside and say subscribe. You will see down na this side subscription added. Now outside the subscription button bin there, it don't give you bell with down arrow. Press this small down arrow and then it will show you this kind of list. One, it will give you all, personalize, none, and alright. You still watch Korea's right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Don't forget for like and share, and as well, not forget for subscribe if you don't do so yet. Well, we get the Idman for Citizen Rights Network Salon, we're in a civil society and right organization. In name na Ibrahim by Kuruma. Ibrahim by Kuruma, they will be inside the program this morning for April for let we begin for talk, and later we'll expect two other guests them for joining inside the program. So Ibrahim, welcome to the show this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so Ibrahim, let me begin look at the issue. You know, I remember vividly the last day we begin talk about different other issues. Then we actually will not be able for talk about. But let me look at this issue where we see from the Heroes newspaper. The Heroes newspaper get this headline we say NATCOM or telecom sector to normalize tariff. You know, waiting Italec, because you Dave advocate for the rights of the citizen them. Waiting Italec presently inside the country with regards, you know, skyrocket prices them, the mobile, you know, company them and other things that we citizens them they actually use for make their life then go before.
One of the proprietary factors where we can always say as civil unions and civil society, the manner at which the governments they put issues towards the citizens is unfair. Looking at the skyrocketing of prices, you look at when you buy the tariff then so don't high at the country, it's as if like civilians are not get expectation. So it is totally condemned. We condemn them and therefore go back to the drawing board and foresee how they go address the issues and could you imagine for crying out louder sake, for God's sake, the brother, you go buy a meter, you go buy 100,000 euros, and we want to pay for 20 units, we want to pay you 15 units all of the day. That's not mommy. They said, I said, mommy, then looking at the tariff, you understand. So people in the will get for utilize and see how best and go would utilize the amount of money where they put inside and funds them. So these are totally, we condemn the acts and we call them total and entirely daylight robbery towards the states of citizens of this country. So this is how the government presently they deal with civilians people. The way it is unfair to us, you know, these are things that we're not good for civilians them. And looking at the status of the country, people when they cry, they see how people in faces there. You understand? Then the government exactly for we not call it. You know, the people of Sierra Leone don't call it. You know, they ask the people and for give them for put them in. When they put them in, they for serve the country with the best service and interest, not for daylight robbery, not to rob the people on their own expense. That's why we keep on they say the need for go back and report. The need for go back and see how they go address the issues here also. Going back from those days when we talk about decades, you understand? Will they get tariff them? Will they go buy ETSA? You go buy top up. You dey enjoy them. You understand? You go buy ETSA. You dey enjoy the service. But looking at these days, then too these short time, these 6 years, you understand? People are crying every day. Every day, Sierra Leoneans are crying. 85% of Sierra Leoneans are crying. What that is why we say people are not asking them for favor. Now they can ask people in favor. So it is high time for them send that and they render the service of the people rather than they put the poverty, the abject poverty in the people in faces.
Look at this paper. When at the Apex newspaper say ETSA blackout, tariff expensive, untimely, inconsiderate. In other words, with all of them things there, the tariff very much expensive, not timely for little ASAP this time. And like the government really inconsiderate. On top of all of that, now blackout back people in the pay for. What do you make up of this?
You see me, brother, let me tell you something. These are some of the things that when they do Sierra Leoneans, the way I believe say it's not good for Sierra Leoneans. You understand? People and they cry, these are everything for Sierra Leoneans, they're not issues. Those people are not the issue. These are the time when they can't take something, go here, not there for people. People and they buy top up, then put the meters in. All of a sudden, lights no day. Could you imagine how they go get the service? Where they expect for get. They not go get it in there. Looking at now, they take the thing there, excuse me. Looking at now, what they do, lights they go. People see don't buy top up, you don't put on a meter. If you get 20 units inside your meter, right? When the lights come, when then they give lights, will you imagine me, brother? You will see say they don't cut, even units that don't cut, say 19.05 you meet today. Where we get 20.05. Will you imagine? Why units don't cut it? But the blackout back and give it. You see how when they rob Sierra Leoneans them, we get all the instances in it. We get all the evidence in it. Will you imagine?
So I think this na new thing where we just don't get today from you. So with or without lights, the meter they want.
Exactly.
Exactly. The meter even when lights no day when I for make the motor turn, but yet still then they deduct. So not to buy now how you burn them, but now how you put a day. For example, if they don't schedule and say this meter the light will take 7 days, whether light or light not there, they don't.
Exactly, my brother. If you want, you can make a cross check and people like do the same research what we do. You understand? If you observe your light, you get 20.05 day. When lights go, you see say deduction don't take place. You understand? Then exactly back then, they give lights the time what the people need. They give light because I believe say in the Western world, in advanced countries, right? When you get lights, when you get credit, so you get that. So the lights they roll them so. And see things that the more that people and they talk and they give deaf ears. That is why some of us as civil societies will continue for ring to them. This is a robbery, what they take, they need for go back and they go and board and visit some of them here. So when they do the excess of tariff, the do it and they take lights when they know we schedule out there for do them things here. So we totally condemn the act today. That is why on Friday we they call on a press conference, we they go on a press conference and we they do and we call for national boycott on all ETSA and then mobile companies and tariff.
Yes, interesting. You begin to talk about this the last time, but we're not able for waiting for understand properly what you do after. So now, even when you talk, so at certain point in the network, not they favor you, but we they manage and understand what you try for say. So I hope say with people as well go understand. And let me manage for this one today because at least today look better past yesterday. So let me go back. I asked you this question the other day. You actually want for a salon people and boycott ETSA. Let them boycott, the company them. In other words, therefore they like 1 day or so they not buy top up or then how long you will let them boycott the company for? Because I ask you the question, who does then go feel the pain the most?
Yeah, the people go feel the pain, but also the government will also lost a revenue for collect. You understand? Because the government will sit on the table for address the issues when are the crying issues of the country. You understand? So dear lies, if we go for national boycotts, We call for national boycotts. People ideas to have who that they feel the pain. 85% of civilians are feeling the pain. We call for national boycott. I believe say it reflects so the government say therefore go on the board and address the issue at once.
So how long the boycott for last?
We go call for 3 days. We don't live with
Ibrahim, we not get that one day. I think the information very important for no loser to the network. I say, how long this boycott for last?
How long we go take for the national boycott? We go do the national boycott for 3 days. We give government if you not give it, if you not come up with a statement, we do the national boycott for 3 days. We don't there, we they get lights, you they get meet, you they get credits. Now you meter, you know they get lights for 3 days. So if we do that national boycott for 3 days, people not buy meter. We don't there. People that don't live in this country will not be the get communication, will not be the call. Now back up the worker for the go pass informations, right? If we do that back for 3 days, the normal economies they not will get what's they forget for pay to government to God's government. I believe the government will address the issue at once.
And you how popular this your message, and how sure that Sierra Leone and them, will actually, take to this call for boycotts, the mobile company there, taking into consideration the slay queens, the Yankee boys there, or the fine bobo there, where they out right now, one for always there on TikTok, one for there on Facebook, Instagram, and all of them side they for do their own things them and shape them game them. You think say they go listen to you or they go don't say, this now one kind a man we no look we know it they after safe.
We call upon the strike, we call upon the national boycotts because of we know exactly how even they buy the you understand?
No, I don't understand at all. Wait, I don't understand. I missed that. So please repeat your statement again. I saw you that I get for they do this because the internet not they give you chance with at some point. But we want for the message pass clean and clear. Go ahead and say what you will say again, please.
Even the gentleman the way they do the TikTok. You understand? They buy credit from the mobile companies then. Even the time when they expect for do the TikTok, pass and go buy another credit before they will reach for pass the message. I believe say that also they face challenges in it. So the allies, if we try for put things in for them also as a safer side, then they do the right things for pass messages in. For let they will get benefits, let they will get something out of it, then TikTok. But at the same time, will you imagine that young man gets only 15,000 euros? He don't go buy in credit. They don't turn on to mega. They don't check in time way for use for doing TikTok. Then he not be reach the. You understand? It stop. So who that lose? Now he lose. So that is why we also try for put them on guides. We also try for put them together. See, if we do that national boycott day, I believe say they also go stand as advantage for get what they want for do and for them features. Not in TikTok.
Alright, and continue for the between in him na Ibrahim Baikoma we na the headman for one organization we then call Citizens Right. Yeah, Citizens Right, na him na okay, Citizens Right now in the between inside the program today, and they talk about several things them we get for do without the country, they experience some things them, and they call for people them, saloon people them, for let them boycott, all of them things there. But Ibrahim, interestingly, I've been there watch one of the paper them where I think let's just go and see if I can catch up with this paper again. Yeah, where they tell we say the minister of energy, they actually talk about in games them where it don't make, in terms of the kind changes the way it don't make inside the education, sorry, inside the energy sector. Energy minister outline gains that now from Premier newspaper, and you get another paper where actually they try for talk say the energy minister don't make the tariff the way how we get light don't improve past how we been there, and we been get one man here we tell we say the way how light they now in the country, yeah, it better past how we been there before. What do you think?
My brother, these are not favor we are asking them. And they continue for say this is not a favor we are asking them. When you go into the constitution, some of the fundamental rights of liability.
Okay, I'll give you the exact thing way then say AZ newspaper say BO-led government capitulates catapult energy access from 16. That means they meet them from 16 and now they don't double them. They don't go now to 32%. Yeah, last year waiting them back up with them. This now according to the Minister of Energy. Where he talked to journalists then. So yes, you will talk. What do you make up of this again?
uh, we know they ask for favor. So politicians can ask me for favor. They ask for the people them for favor. You understand? When you go into the constitution, some of the basic fundamental rights and for each citizens, you understand, lights are priority. You understand? If you meet lights to 15%, you say you don't upgrade them to 32%. In which way you upgrade them? People are still yawning. People, there are a lot of blackouts in the cities. You understand? People are paying taxes. People are buying tariff. You understand? They go buy the credit when they will get the thing what they need from it. So so me, as he say, that statement where the minister say, or where the paper pull, to me it's as if like not just for just find a way for fine-tune situations rather than for address the issue. We not able to address the issues, because when he came to the country, you know, every day people in the cry blackout. It's like a ringing bell in this country. Ask everywhere. 85% of civilians suffering from blackout. You understand? This is a situation like Syrians are expecting good. So this is why we are calling on national boycott towards electricity in this country. Because if the minister is saying that it taken from 16% to 32%, when we are not having the things the way Syrians are expecting in it, you understand? Now totally condemn. We condemn that thing. They say na a baseless thing, na baseless speech. The minister gives so. We not regard. We not honor that speech because people are suffering and people in the sea every day is like a ringing bell. Say blackouts the order of the day.
Right. So this other paper, where now the Standard Times newspaper get this headline where they put say, sickening economy, inflation shoots up by 50.94%. Now the inflation thing don't the triangle at the country. Inflation just to go up. You know, then this year or yesterday we listen to the food seller them where they talk out some of them they sell some of them food say orange. Then they sell like 5,000 for 6, but now 20,000 for 6. You know, all things at the market don't inflate, don't go up. And now the inflation nationwide don't say now 50.9, so almost they go to 51%. What you think say wrong? We they go this kind of way, how the economy things and just they go up faster than before.
One of the things when the government can always say, they can looking at say we're on a global crisis, right? Now let me tell you something, my brother. If they can use the word say we're on a global crisis, when we get when they get permanent shutting, na salon, na yasu. America no they think about say about permanent business. You understand? So let we let them therefore manage real situation where we get na yasu and address real issues. The reason why make they get their inflation there, so people are putting in short positions. They know they will work the expectation of the president. They know they will work towards the expectation of the people. You understand? Rather than the partners with investors them where at any level of time. You understand? They need to do the right thing with the people what they need. Because if you come down to the grassroots, you as Ministry of Trade and Industry, you come down at the market. You can't know exactly how then they set paper and things then at the market. Almost now they don't put them, don't give this can put materials. Exactly how the thing will go. And Joyce, one of his music singers say, who feels it knows it. You understand? Then no for the filler. Then the filler. It never reflect to them. It reflects to the common man. And the inflation just they go high. You understand? Skyrocketing. Things are not favor for the common man in the ground. So this is why there are lots of challenges. There are lots of issues we need for the address. If I should have been the president of Sierra Leone, you understand? I would not fire the Minister of Energy. You know, for that position, you understand? For good 2 years. Now 2 times like they can serve so 6 years. You understand? You know, would address the issues of electricity. Now we talk about the inflations, right? Inflation, as I can always say, na a ringing bell. You go anywhere na a ringing bell. You go right now. The team what they get now, so what they pull now, so orange, as you earlier mentioned, when I say 20,000 for 6, could you imagine? Orange now the plant now so. We not get time duration, no get time how the program we said. You understand? We the local man, we the always the
and we lost the last words then, but we can still manage and go up and continue for go with that. You make mention, you highlight some points and say, some of the things that we will get locally, all done they go up, but the government will tell you say yes, now so they plant them. But they get other internal or external factors responsible for that. For example, fuel. We see fuel don't they go up. In fact, in don't they go up seriously that all the other things then they go up right now. Anytime we fuel go up, now more triangulates for people then. So you will say because fuel they go up, it affect every sector in the country. So that's my fair excuse from the government. Say yes, with the plant pepper, with the plant orange or other things and but fuel there. So that's the affect all because they get involved in transportation. That's correct from them or no from your own side?
Look, the increase of fuel, to me, it's not correct. You understand? Having for say the fuel, the increments they take place, Now them as the government not able to address the situation. You understand? Because if waiting the former government will they do, you understand the subsidies and they say okay, let them left them, let them put on the let they so. But now looking at some of the subsidies, and now the government they take them back. You understand? These are some of the issues then. Okay, for the address. You understand? You don't talk about fuel. We never knew the type of fuel we car. We get extensive. We get how many types of octanes of fuels? You understand? When some other times they will go address the issues in it because we don't know the type of fuel where they come. You understand? You can see people and they use motor in Europe. Whites then go use motor, one game motor, they use and then 5-10 years. Rather than feel for Packham without the engine in another problem. But looking at now, we get motor where you go buy now so. But as they can put some fuel there. You understand? In even running 6 months, 7 months, it don't well. You understand? All those are some of the factors they will not know the type of fuel self guys. But I will add some of the issues in the other program. You understand? Because you see, I don't need for the type of fuel where they out in the country. The other thing women talk about. When you talk about say, if you don't reduce the subsidy, if you don't take up the subsidy, you what in the people for? You understand? Yes, yeah. So this now governments are get the question and the governments are get the answer. Now the government need to address this issue also. You understand? When you look at the subject, other parts of the continent, you understand? You look at the gates of at which they don't in price up and fuel. It's so high. You understand? Just still, the borders they see back, find out, say, then they pull fuel and also back, they go to other sides. You understand? All these are challenges. When they know, the government knows about it. You understand? Nobody address anything there. So how this also not go they keep on doing at this country. So this is why we call upon the government. We call upon the president, His Excellency the President. A need for the watch people and behind back. Every time they can tell when they can go for cabinet meeting and they say everything is okay, everything is good. You understand? But just make the president. You understand? For give good voice, again find things them. But what's in the send out to message here now negative things then. So as for me, then get the question, then get the answer. Sierra are suffering and inflation is so high.
Right, and continue for the week. My name is Ibrahim Baika and Koma. We na the executive and director for citizens' rights. They talk to we inside the program on several issues them where they affect the lives of the people them inside the country. But all of them things there we talk about. So you get a lot of people and we get different way how then they look at things there. You just don't talk about the inflation where just they take one kind of turn at the country so much that we're not able to understand what exactly they happen. And he actually analyze the things them in the interest of the people. So I want to drag you quickly and let me go inside bits of politics because we're not going to talk about things then we're not talk about politics. But before we go inside the proper politics, I look at this paper, we know the Nationalist newspaper. We see and over 200 APC supporters still in custody, says CDT News after the election. A lot of things then will happen during the election. So most of the one that we did jail right now APC people and over 200 of them they prison. So the question now we are the ask now. Say dialogue for go on between the APC and that of the government. For see how they will settle the election. Differences. So the question is, the government is really serious about this particular dialogue with the opposition. Why this question come up? Now we put as the headline because we see outside the government they talk about dialogue and forget one word, but at the same time they promote other people them inside the opposition party where they betray their own party and then they give them strategic position them against their own political party their own will. So in your interest, in your eye or yes, you think say the government really serious for dialogue with the opposition?
Let's take you back. The issue about
Labig for only quickly. All right, now I'm not saying you hear me, but your line not being clear. Say again. You answer the question I ask you. Go on, so say don't clear now.
Yeah, let me back from the question you asked me. Say too much detainees from other political parties and being at the opposition party when at Panama Road prison. Correction, I say that. Now we're talking about that way they approach between the opposition party and the government, the incumbent. You understand? Now, one of the factors we're looking at when you are talking about dialogue, I think say the first things when things are way for looking at how many detainees of political detainees where you don't get. How you for do first, the first way for do for so serious about the dialogue, you get for release 10 people and they based on what? The crimes they wouldn't commit. If they're on the flying during the campaign or during when they try for protest for something, where she said that a protest of genuineness, I believe you don't need for put some people in a correctional center and in prison. You understand? For them kind of thing. Because each political party is undertake their activities and they when and they are in oppositions. You understand? So now we are talking about peace and dialogue. I believe one of the parts of the recognition where you for owner for be reconciled first, you're looking at the same way for the release for the release them people and the political and detainees they wouldn't get and in custody, they release them first. I believe say that they show a gateway say there is something serious about the dialogue for the peace. Now you're looking at taking people that would they take a position from opposition parties, then they go into the main and government. You understand? Everybody gets in right and opinion. So let me be objective about this thing. Everybody gets in right to your opinion. You understand? If you feel like say you did betray your party because of what they give you position, and also you write back for serve diligently. If them calling for office for the nation of nation, I say it left to your conscience. If you want to come, you want to take back. You understand? But between the constitutions and the constitutions are about a political party. You understand? When you know the present situation between the two political parties, or the government, you understand? You need for what you have to say. This is my opinion, your objective opinion. You need for get first hand information first to the opposition to your party. If you want to go ahead with party would tell you now, then you go we can serve national interest because national interest also serve as first priority in governance.
Okay. All right, the internet all. My name is Ibrahim Baye Kurma, and the executive director for Citizens' Rights. They with me inside the program. I'll go at this point and introduce the next guest inside the program. We now filmmaker. Now, possibly they do documentary. They do different type of film them inside the country. And all they do one for the country. They do one for the country and for the outside world. They get several documentary them where actually they in a different platform there right now as people them they actually view them, and in now Arthur Pierce Arthur and I hope I get the surname.
Arthur
Pratt, sorry about that. Very sorry, forgive me. So Arthur Pratt actually did with me inside the program, and we can talk about different things. It don't tell we lost power, but it don't join me today. So Arthur, you just meet with the talk about the present political, boaha inside the country, the kind way how things then they go right now inside the country. The government and the opposition they talk about dialogue. You think say the government actually is serious about dialogue, taking into consideration, the government they talk about peace and dialogue, but at the same time they promote a particular person from the opposition against their own political party their own will. What do you take on that?
Well, funnily, sir, I don't still be in a very, very precarious position in terms of the peace we desire in our country. For me, if I can answer your question outrightly, Personally, I not trust the government in terms of talking about peace or dialogue. I be listening to what my brother be they say, and I want for toe the line with what they say, because since the end of the elections, if the government be very, very sincere for talk about peace, dialogue with the opposition, I think to say the very first step with the government for don't take, as what me brother they say, and as what myself they stand on, now the fact that the government for don't release political detainees. Now you go understand, say many people were arrested, and many of them people are within the town and say they arrest as political detainees. These are just ordinary citizens that within a street, where in times of demonstration come out with placards. They're not actually stone police, they're not actually fed police, they're not actually cause anybody. They meet in a street with placards and they arrest them. They arrest them and then put them in a cell, you know, and they trump up charges against them. They develop charges against them. Where, in my own personal view, many of those charges are false. We see a situation in which governments they consistently and persistently try for stamp out free speech. Some other people in the way they arrest, these are not people who they arrest in the streets. These are people who they arrest at the host gates, at the gates, at the domot, or hold them because they make certain statement. Police they pass, they make certain statement, miss them and they host them. We saw videos of that, drag them out of them houses and take them to the police station. If the government really serious, the government for first of all release them people in it, and the government for don't also institute investigation into a proper investigation into certain killings. For me, I think to say the last thing that we do concerning the Augustine killings, for me not being right, because that's we don't even call that an inquiry, because these are just people you choose within your political party. These are people that we align with you politically, and you just get at them and put them inside that kind of discussion there. And even when Lawrence Lima disrespect that commission, when they call them that grouping, when they call them for go talk about enroll, he refused for go citing that the people already in charge disrespect them, they how they communicate to not be right. And as a government, the president not even take any strong action, you know, when somebody within your cabinet or something within your system disrespect within you do, except after the election, we say no call them back. So for me, I think to say the government not actually serious about this entire situation where they happen in the country. It's up to we as citizens, because I'm not going to say it's up to the political party APC and other political party, because for me, as far as I'm concerned, they're on a lame dog. They're not even take serious action for ensure say the suffering that people and they go through, you know, cut off, you know, and then take action for ensure say presidents, the governments, the SLPP governments recognize say people want for see changes on certain levels, you know. We know they see all that day they happen. Even when they talk about dialogue, yes, dialogue is fine. But so then waiting and the good dialogue about waiting at the concern, waiting at the topmost concern, you understand me? Dr. Samuel Kamara, they talk much about the elections results and all of that. Yes, it's fine. But for me, I also think to say therefore first think of citizens, people and way individually they suffer. There are people and they within detention we now from that August 10, even before August 10 situation. They not even give judgments at the cases they hit. They're still in detention. I begin one tweet from Fitzgerald Kamara, the lawyer, where he mentions say he understand this now something happened, I think last month or early this month. Last month, yes. They mentioned say he understands say there's going to be a dialogue, but please let them talk about the political detainees. Because even the court system, we get a very, very sorry system. We get a very, very sorry court system. We just not recognize people rights, just not recognize say them for do their work properly, but they're all to the political line. So you see, I think to say
listen to I watched Dr. Dennis Bright in Right Talk where he make. And the things that way he come up with, he say all of them lost them. Then thing the way he feel say they turn obstacle from the ECSL now, from the government to wait for prevent the truth for come out at the end of the day. He said they are let them lift and force. For example, he said the only thing when at step one we able for make we get successful dialogue. Now if the ECSL come out with the truth of the result and able for publish everybody satisfied. But if not, people are not still satisfied. Whatever talk them talk, we go still get the kind of bad blood inside people them. What do you make up of this?
The bad blood inside people definitely it get for day. Bad blood strong inside Sierra Leoneans. The thing here is with ECSL, make I telling me, brother, the fact of the matter is ECSL will never come out with the truth. Then they are not going to tell nobody lie.
And if that's the case, Dr. Bright said it will show simply say then are criminals and then are people them way no worth for trust. And then maybe they not even get waiting and say they announce.
I agree with Dr. Bright. Myself, that's right up. I agree with Dr. Bright 100%. ECSL will never come out with the truth. The situation we're getting at Sierra Leone, we get very, very weak institutions. We get very, very weak institutions and institutions that are not independent. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a solid thing because when these institutions were formed by whatever government may don't they form them, then form the institutions there so that they will get influence over them at some point. And we political parties that we get and individuals that we get in the country, when they get the documents and they understand the formation of the institutions, then they normally they speak out for ensure say those institutions are strengthened by the law. You understand me? So that they will be independent and they will be very, very powerful in their own. But they all settlement allow previous governments them for use the institutions then they. And now Julius Malabio self they use the institutions then they in the worst forms ever, in the very, very worst forms ever. Now we country. So for me, I think to say this situation what they go through under the Julius Malabio SLPP government, in order for be solved easily. I know the lie tell you. This is a situation where if you get for be solved, it could be solved after. We go get forget the truth after the Julius Malabio government. That's the truth. If you consider what happened now with the Truth and Reconciliation like kind commission thing where they say then, or sorry, the Truth Commission or the Peace Commission thing where they say them do, you find out also the person where them use as a consultant, so then you don't get an executive office inside the Peace Commission. You get inside to see all of these show you see these institutions were not formed to speak peace and stability. They were not formed to help Sierra Leoneans. These institutions are all formed to strengthen the hold of government, the hold on governance by certain sect or by certain people, and for reap the country from much needed financial benefits where the country forgets and where people them for able for live with. You see, we can say the truth now on the air as we talk and so, and other people can write the truth. There are a lot of things. Sierra Leone is not a difficult country for deal with. I can tell you this for truth. We as Sierra Leoneans, we are not difficult people to deal with. You get what I say. The truth in Canada, and nobody still not common at it, Malabio common at power. The truth can still Canada, and they still find a way for solve and we still finish this. For as far as I'm concerned, illegal 5 years where you don't sit on a power, then you still get me finish them. But because of political pride and because of other reasons best known to them, the truth not ever come out now. And Corner not going ever be held responsible by this government. Forget it. These things not going to happen. So for me, I think to say the opposition and other people that will get interest for take another route for ensure say, first of all, begin for deal with the situations where they affect the ordinary man. Like I said, me are very, very interested in people that within a prison. And sure them people within a prison first common. And sure them common they release them, then go. And then begin to look for other ways or begin for dialogue and look for other ways for ensure say then things that happen. Make I tell you something, yeah, quickly. When Dr. Hannes Baikuruma made in our power, when we get then small demonstrations and fights during election time, even for during election time, down that SLPP office day. In my mind, I think to say when SLPP can power, if they can power at all, they will attack all of the issues then for correct them. For ensure, say, for example, we not get police dominance in the system, and shall say police responsible to the state and responsible to the judiciary and do waiting right. You understand me? And strengthen the institution. Those are the things I was thinking, but those are the things they did not do. And so you see, it's a pattern. When each and every one of them can have power, I even think now, say, even if APC take over power today, what will happen? Are they going to ensure that the right laws are passed, to ensure that these institutions are strengthened, to ensure that they become responsible? Or are they going to use them the more, you understand me, to ensure that they get more hold in power? At the end of the day, now we, the people of Sierra Leone, suffer. That is what is happening now.
So from waiting you to say, from waiting Ibrahim as well don't talk, it's like the problem bigger than waiting with the see. Especially with regards to the present situation of the country, the election after election differences, you know, how for settle this problem. You don't analyze the thing, and a lot of people see the same thing where you see, say, we don't get forget the truth. And if we not get forget the truth, then this the legitimacy or the credibility of the government, or the kind of position where the government would defend itself internationally, it will still be in that kind of rotten egg form.
Yes, definitely, it will be very, very difficult. You see, one of the things we this government do now for ensuring them bring policy like a singer for make and chief minister, playing on the singer in international acknowledgements or whatever recognition it gets internationally. So that's now one of the key things we then try for bring this man up. And see how best they can use this man.
Information minister again when I sing in own best party when he gets a little bit of international exposure.
Yes, so those are the things they do, and try to get young people around them. Say, okay, we are using young people, but the sad truth they not understand that at the end of the day, international organizations and bodies then they look at, and other nations then they look at the credibility of the process through which you gain power. Then they look at all of that thing. If you see the MCC thing where they talk about 400 million, where the first forward no they ever come, we meeting to say no go come soon. The reason for all of that is because the process, and that's the thing where Sierra Leoneans they know they look at. That's the thing where governments they know they look at the process. For them, clinging onto power is just what is important to them. Holding on to power by whatever means is what is important to them. But they don't consider the process through which they hold on to power, the process through which things they happen. And so at the end of the day, like I said earlier, we the Sierra Leoneans, now we get for pay the price, now we suffer. Even when you look at the economic strides that they take, the economic strides that they take in the country, not even credible. They are not strong enough. All of these, waiting and they do not they actually bring up the local Sierra Leonean for become economically strong. If you consider them at the end of the day, you find out say they bring up foreigners, position foreigners more and more within the economic system, and over we economic prowess to foreigners, and ensure say we the people of Sierra Leone continue for day in that position wherein we are just beggars or people just looking out for the antomot. We're not in a position for takeover. We're not in a position for be strengthening. All this now just because one man in political greed. Let's tell us something. In Sierra Leone, the president overpowerful. That is the truth. The president of Sierra Leone is overpowerful. And until we fix the 1991 constitution, and until we fix the constitution and ensure say we strip the presidency of certain powers. That's not the fact. We have to strip the presidency on certain powers. One, number two, we have to allow complete division within the political system. The legislature must not in any way be entangled with the executive, but because the president get the power for choose the clerk of parliament, the legislature when the parliament will always be under the presidency. That's not truth. You understand me? And the speaker of parliament must not come from people who are not elected. The speaker of parliament is an unelected man. We control
so now this enormous power. this wrong stem where the last government be make, where this government no able for correct, because this wrong begin from the last government. Unfortunately, we don't come to the end of the program, Arthur and Ibrahim. So I'll just come and ask you now one last question for let we wrap up the program. And Arthur, I feel like can't quick. They look forward for let we get another discussion. Maybe in a net, I don't know stem, but we'll talk after the program and schedule that. Because we really need to look at this dialogue. We're very much important right now for the credibility of the government. We're all abopan, for let we forget about this election thing and it's a run running like Dr. Dennis Bright say, and opposition back go to parliament and all of them things there. But the question I want to ask you, if at the end of the day, this dialogue we get written and called ill-productive or unproductive, discussion, who say you feel say this go land with? I'll start with you, Ibrahim, as a form of your last word, Ibrahim.
Let me say this, yes, right? At the end of the dialogue, you understand, if we get anything we believe, I believe the government will do something when the reality is because it's gotta be the measure. Understand? The truth of the matter need to be revealed. If they not reveal the truth of the matter, I'm not saying we will go anywhere. And looking at international donors and partners, you understand? I need for the fund. And fund is another for can and get for suspend and fund is them. So all this affects common man and the common people. You understand? So but let we go and see the government need for come and do the right thing and say the right word to the people. I say that will make a sweet going of the dialogue. Go be productive. But now, let me go back. You see the TRC report? The TRC report and some of them things they also affect, we cause the war in the country. And we are not going for that. You understand? Syrians are not going for that. Do you understand? So let we come the facts, the reality, the truth, let them see them out, and let everybody go back to a normal position. Syrians, we get back. Looking at a government when a military government take over in Guinea, for not just a case studies, then go to the EM, it comes with money. Looking at Sierra Leone, you understand? Looking at Sierra Leone. So these are issues they we need for the address, and we believe say the government when they go into the dialogue, then see also get for be neutral and they get for be say the thing truth, and the truth get for be revealed. As I can always say, Jory say, who feels it knows it.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Baikurma from Citizens Right and when a human rights and civil society organization they talk to we. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Arthur, let's come over to you. I'll ask the same question again. If we get that kind of discussion where at the end of the day, the party them not able to come with one word, all man not able to say we get a win-win, who side we will get for end up?
First of all, there is no way we can forget a win-win. That's not the truth, though. There is, I don't even look down that path, so we can forget a win-win, because me at the study pattern, of political parties, patterns of individuals, and I don't see the pattern where this particular government they work with, and I also understand the pattern of other political parties and the institutions. You understand me? The institutions then where they are around, and the institutions they are like all political parties association and blah blah blah, political party education commission and all of that kind of thing, and all the institutions then they get role for play for this thing for be credible. They get role for play for this thing for be credible. But whether they are sincere or not, that is another question in itself. And we know for sure that they are not sincere.
But you don't talk about all political party association, and then we don't come up with a statement, and they don't say the whole process credible. So what thing again you expect from them?
That is this. That's not the thing why they talk now. These people are just not sincere about anything or about the entire situation. So for me, if you're what you ask me, which I say, I think to say, handedly, let the talk go ahead. And how the talk come out at the end of the day, I want the opposition parliamentarians for return back in parliament. It's very, very important that they go back in parliament. You understand me? And use whatever time they get left for ensure say certain things happen right. Because parliament is a very powerful tool where the opposition can use in themselves for put a stamp on certain issues where they go on within the country and for get certain things right. If they themselves are sincere, The issue of sincerity is not only with the ruling government. The issue of sincerity cut across. It's just an issue that cuts across. And we therefore ensure say we get one of them people there on we side as citizens. Whether we get the government on we side or we get the opposition on we side as citizens, we go certainly look into waiting the affect we and get things going on well for we now the country. But to say it all, I think to say the government of President Julius Maada Bio therefore actually own up and man up for bring out certain truth we go enable the country for run properly. Because like what any brother say, if certain truths not come out based on the fact way individuals them or other organizations that we can look at elections don't get, if certain truth not come on do, we're not going to able to hit the country running. They go continue for suffer. The much needed funding not go ever for come out. We mean to say Sierra Leoneans go suffer for another 5 years for crime where they not commit as a people.
All right. Arthur, thank you for you joining me. We will talk to you after for let we see how best we can count you the program na net way get a more bigger audience. For let we talk about this particular thing because we need for make let people them see who side we see already and help for enlighten even we leaders them on decision them way they need for take on and for we the people of this country. Arthur Pratt, thank you very much for you joining the program.
Thank you.
Right. And Ibrahim as well, thank you very much, and God bless you all too for not joining inside the program. And the producer for this program is Ilya Sabah. And thank you to you who don't watch, you who don't view, you who don't like the program, and to yourself who don't subscribe to the program. We appreciate you now all. My name is Sembe, the Freedom Fighter. Until when we will get for meet again and net with another beautiful edition of a program we call We Had. I want to say thank you very much, and we'll get to yourself a wonderful day.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get 100,000 K. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now forget that particular number, well, and the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make we get this award na YouTube.
And no say you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel? Well, it not going for cost you anything. Now just wait for let you support we. And other people them can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make them able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we had YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program na so it is shown at the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can they on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be no subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner. You will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It will take you go back now the normal YouTube page. Then you will see down outside we put the title of the program. Now you right hand. The right one word they wait and say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. All what you need for do. Just press this white one outside and say subscribe. You will see down na this side subscription added. Now outside the subscription button bin there, it don't give you bell with down arrow. Press this small down arrow and then it will show you this kind of list. One, it will give you all, personalize, none, and unsubscribe. What you need for do now for come and press this one with the word all. Once you press it, see what it say, you will receive all notification. That means say anytime when we come online, you go able to get notification of we programs then. Whether na live program, whether na post we post, whether na anything we do, you dey able to get notification. And that's very much important because it will make you not left behind anytime when we come online. Again, you want for return again, also you dey enjoy the conversation as the program they go on. Watch down at this side, you dey see outside and say add comment. Press that side there, and then straight off, you don't go back. Continue for enjoy the program. And please, call other person. Tell them, say, let us subscribe to this channel. This now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also we get a challenge for reach 100,000 by October this year. We love una.